because I've always believed that small is beautiful, and that's how you start. The chairman of the Laity Council mentioned the mustard seed. You know how important the mustard seed is, that it gradually grows into a very large and beautiful canopy of a tree, and all the birds and all the creatures that fly nest in it. But this is important because right now this country is at the crossroads, and I'm not being political. We have a situation in this country where over 85% of our population are under the age of 45. That means that only 15% are over the age of 45. And that means that we've got a problem on our hands. We've got to feed them, we've got to look after them, they've got to find jobs, and they've got to contribute to the society. And if we don't have the enabling environment for them to do so, then we have a serious security problem on our hands. Already, you're seeing that the crime figures that come out when you look at the media is about young men and women below the age of 25 causing mayhem throughout the world and throughout this country. So we really have to do something. And the church is supposed to be the focal point of instilling the right morals and the right kind of training and upbringing for the society. The church is very important. And as you know, the Catholic Church is actually the fulcrum of modern society. If you know the influences that the church has put into in creating modern society, you'll be amazed. When you drink the best brandies and everything, like cognac, the cognacs, the VSOPs and things like that, you should know that they originally came from Catholic enterprise. You know about there's a wine that everybody wants to drink when you go to the high places called Chateau Neuf de Pape. The vineyards were owned by the Pope, and the wine was actually produced on behalf of the papacy. So it just shows you, if you look at as I said, the cognacs and the armagnacs and all that, they were first put together by Catholic clergy. And I'll say to you that all of you drink beer, those of you who drink beer, it's because of the Catholic Church that people drink beer. Because during the great plague in Europe, water became very poisonous. And so what the priesthood did was to come up with a way that you could drink water or have liquid that would not be dangerous, and they helped in making sure that beers were brewed and things like that. So the origins of most of the famous breweries in the world actually come from the Catholic Church. I'm just giving you an example. I've stopped drinking, so I don't know why I should be talking about it. But it's very, very important. Even the curing of meat and all that all came from enterprises from the Catholic Church. So you have a task at hand. You can actually create something that will make this country a better country. And by so doing, the Laity Business Fair is a very worthy enterprise, and I'm very supportive of what it is going to achieve. The potential is massive. And we've talked about regulations, we've talked about practice, we've talked about all these things. But let me tell you something. Being a Catholic is a way of life. It is not something that is away from you and you pick it up once in a while. If you live as a Catholic, you realize that all the things that you do are for the benefit of society. I went into politics because I believed in certain Catholic precepts. People may not agree with me, but I believe that we should not leave anybody behind. I believe that you should not look down on anybody. Humility is the key. It's very difficult to be humble. My life, the whole life, and next week I'm 70. My whole life has been a fight to put on the mantle of humility. It's very difficult. You walk into a place and you want everybody to acknowledge you and all that. I've been in showbiz and all that, and I know. But I believe that the key for everything is humility. And in humility, when you do things, you get your recompense. I would like to admonish all of you who are participants of this fair to do your best and to market your products. There's so many channels of marketing your products, and our very able MC mentioned it. We've now got the television networks, we've got the radio networks, we've got the newspapers, we've got the social media and all that. Let's use it to our advantage. And another thing I'd like to tell you is that if you are not sure of something, look for an expert and ask the experts for advice. I wish you all the best. God bless you all, and may this Laity Fair be a great success. I think it's within my powers to say that before I sit down, I've declared the fair open. Thank you.
Yes, all. And we'll take the fair. And maybe there's
one of my favorite passages of scripture is in Psalm 107, 23 through 31. It says, "Those who go down to the sea in ships who do business on great waters."
That's not from Chateau de Pape, though.
They will see.
So this is from Moldova. It's equally nice. This is from
25
Italy.
says, "And
then this is
God
from
caused the waves to mount up from the heavens and down to the earth.
And then
They staggered around like drunken men at their wits' end." So they
tough times. Yes. So I guess I've just passed by the liquid box. The liquid box where I see a lot of fine beverages, drinks. I think we'll come back to them later and they'll tell us more about their businesses. Our guests are now standing in front of G Steps Properties and Logistics. I see a lot of tiles, water closets. Yes, so you want any water closets? Designs, Quality Life Assurance, Quality Assurance Company, and InfoSec Lab Consult.
Meeting. If you're joining us on Radio Angelus, do make your way to Star of the Sea Catholic Church. Our guests are at the Jews, where we have ladies wear for you to purchase. Rounds of later.
We give thanks with a grateful heart.
We're going to be playing some games, some competitive games, and we have prizes for the winners. So, at Radio Angelus on FE, you want to move from your house, you want to move from wherever you are and join us at the Laity Business Fair happening here at Our Lady Star of the Sea, Dansoman last stop. From Ghana, Ghana is having some very beautiful African apparel.